Oh yeah, we got a fish on, boys. Look at that one. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Can't Fish here. We're gonna be trying to catch a fish bigger than my fishing rod. Now, what's the catch? Because there has to be some kind of catch. Well, I'm using a tiny fishing rod. This thing's about 24 inches. Yeah, I just put a big 6/0 circle hook on there, and we're gonna basically just try to catch a catfish bigger than this rod. I don't know if it's possible, but we're gonna find out. And as far as baits go, we're gonna be using chicken liver, be targeting channel catfish. So we're just gonna rig this up, throw it out there, and hopefully bring something in bigger than the rod. And I imagine that if I do hook into a fish, it's gonna be a pretty wild fight, because these channel cats get a little frisky out here. So we're gonna go ahead and get a nice little piece of liver on there. This is gonna be the interesting part, is casting it. So I know you don't really have to cast out far, but I want to get it far enough to where something will actually potentially pick it up. So that's what we're going with right now. The liver on the tiny rod. Let's get this thing out there, see if we can make something happen. It wasn't very far, but hopefully the odds will be in our favor and something will pick that up. We're gonna set the drag pretty loose, so it's just gonna start taking, hopefully. I'm gonna set that up right here, and we're just gonna wait. And this honestly looks hilarious. Like, the pole holding the rod is bigger than the rod, but stay tuned, ladies and gents. See if we can make something happen. We gotta fight. Oh, I think we have a fish on. Oh yeah, we do. All right, we got our first fish of the day, and he looks like he's gonna be pretty close. You see it here, folks. You don't need a fancy rod to catch catfish. This is a 2-foot rod. All right, we're gonna put the rod down and get this guy. All right, so from the base of the rod, he's going down to about the reel. So almost there, but we got to get a catfish just a little bit bigger. All right, buddy, let me unhook you. Wait, it's actually a pretty easy fight considering the size of the rod and the size of this guy. There you go. First fish on the little tiny rod. Love to see it. Let's get a release on this guy. Thanks for biting, man. All right, well, you guys saw it here. First cast, we got a fish down to the reel. We need about another 4 to 5 inches on the fish to get him bigger than the rod, but not a bad way to start the day. I'm gonna go ahead and get another piece of liver out there, try to get another one. And I'm just really surprised at how that rod handled the fight. I expected it to be a lot more. Like, I would have to really muscle it in, but this thing's handling like a champ. And this was $20 for reference. Whereas, you know, some rods, baseline start at 50 just for the rod alone. But hey, cannot complain with this little setup. So I got a little bit of a bigger piece on there this time. Gonna try to lob it out a little bit further and get that guy's cousin. Perfect. Get that drag nice and loose. And just like last time, we wait. All right, well, the fish are definitely biting today. It's just kind of a slow pace, but we're gonna remain positive and stay persistent and get another piece of liver out there to hopefully bag this monster. Now, we're probably expecting like a 3.5 to 4 pounder to be this size, maybe a little bit over 4. And that's a pretty decent fish considering the size of this rod. Like, you guys have no idea how difficult it is to fish with this rod, but it is possible, as you guys have seen. Perfect. Nice loose drag. You're gonna hear that fish ripping. We might have a fish on. Oh yeah, we got a fish on, boys. Second fish of the day. Doesn't feel that big at all. See, he's got some nice head shakes. There he is. Come on, baby. Oh, all right. Second fish right here, guys. Definitely not as big as the first one. Yeah, this one doesn't even get down to the reel, but nonetheless, very pretty fish. Let me get this hook out of you, boy. So there we go. Second fish on the tiny rod. Just like that. Just need your bigger cousin to bite so we can be done with this challenge, but there you go, folks. There he goes. See ya, bud. All right, that wasn't bad. So we got 2 fish now on the tiny rod. We're gonna throw another piece of liver out there. Still, we're trying to have that goal of getting a fish bigger than this rod, so we're not stopping until we do. Actually, we're gonna stop when we run out of chicken liver, but I'm glad we're catching fish on this thing. All right, we got another fresh piece of liver on here. Let's get another one. Yeah, so if you guys want to try this challenge yourself, I got this Mighty Mite fishing rod by Master. Picked it up at a little tackle store in North Carolina, but I'm sure you can get these online. It was $20, and all I did was I put some 40-pound braid on here and a 6/0 circle hook, so the numbers don't lie. And the only thing, other than casting, that I don't like about this rod is when you're hooked up on a fish, you really have zero clue how heavy the fish is, because like on my 7-foot rod, for example, if I'm hooked up on like a 3-pounder, I can pretty much tell it's a 3-pounder. The first fish we got today that was like a 3-pounder or 2.5, whatever, it felt like nothing. Like it just felt like dead weight. So I mean, either they're not fighting too hard or this rod just does a good job of hiding the actual weight of the fish. I don't know, but you guys pick this up for yourself and see, and you let me know. Oh, looks like we got a take. Something's definitely messing with it. And we're gonna go for the hook set. Oh yeah, we got a fish on. Oh yeah, this feels a lot better. It's doing a nice little fight here. Guys, this one might be bigger than the rod. If I can get it out, if we can bring her in. Oh yeah, that's a good size right there. Look at that. Come on now. Just gotta try not to fall in the water here. Oh no, hook came off. Hook came off, but there he is right there. Oh no. He was a good size, but I don't think he was bigger than the rod. But we're not gonna give up. We're gonna throw another piece on there and hopefully get his brother. Let's get another big piece to put on there. Big bait, big fish, right? That's what they say. All right, here we go. Let's get another fish, guys. Oh, looks like we got a take. There we go. Fish on. This one feels like it could be a contender here. It's just gonna be a challenge bringing them in. This one's fighting a lot harder than the other ones. Just hope I don't lose him like the last one. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, right over here. That's a good one right here, folks. Oh, look at that one. All right, that's a good channel cat right there. Let's get him unhooked real quick. There we go. Very nice fish. Let's go ahead and take the rod, line it up. All right, so we got fish here. He's about halfway down the reel. Very close. Definitely the biggest fish of the day. Probably like a 3-pounder, 2.5. I should get a quick weight on them. Got my scale right here. All right, we got the scale. Let's go ahead and clip them in. So 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Really not bad. He's a chunky fella. He's got a big head. But yeah, not a bad fish, guys, on a 2-foot rod. He's got a decent mouth. Let's go ahead and get him back in there. See you later, bud. There he goes. Well, guys, that's gonna be all for me today. I got 3 fish, well, 3.5 if you count the one that came off as soon as we brought him up here, but really not bad. I'm surprised on how well that rod performed, being its size. So there you go, ladies. Size doesn't matter, or does it? If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like, consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. Just starting, you know, doing this YouTube thing with fishing. But if you guys want to see more content with the small rod, drop a comment, let me know. If you guys want to see me take it saltwater fishing, also let me know. But yeah, guys, this has been Chris Can't Fish. Hopefully one day I'll learn. Take it easy.